Perfect parenting. The two sides to every coin. Love is many things to the multitudes, perhaps most often an overused, ill-defined term that is all-encompassing and yet still very vague. At its best, it's unconditional, and at its worst, it comes and goes like the sun between drifting clouds. Most importantly, for parents, love is how you will connect with your child. It is the basis for both happy and unhappy experiences, but for all of the right reasons. Know not only what guides you, but also what drives you. Be aware of what your personal motivation is, and understand that we are both pushed and pulled by the twins of love and fear. One causes us to run away from life, and the other causes us to embrace life. Fear replaces courage with worry about a future yet unwritten. You alone are the author. It's wild to realize that not just your own life is in your hands. Absent of a personal plan, we are apt to allow others to make plans for us. Sometimes this is necessary, but each parent has the power to make incremental positive influences on a daily basis. Displays of empathy can encourage connection with children, as can just sitting down to listen without making any judgment. Children understand much more than they are able to communicate. It is always a curious challenge to try to see things from the child's perspective. As we grow, our outlook on life changes. With new knowledge comes differing stresses and responsibilities. Bills replace thrills. The finite replaces the infinite. In any playground, there is far more fear and intrepidation expressed by parents than there is expressed by children. The kids swing from bars like monkeys and leap from platforms like wild cats, whilst parents bite their lips and close their eyes and have heart attacks. Your worldview matters, as it will be adopted by the younger generation that you come into contact with. To allow your children to grow is to set them free from all of the fears that you have. This does not mean to be neglectful or uncaring. It is a reminder that there are many paths to the top of the mountain. Your heart must be open. A closed heart is a closed mind, and those who don't see what is coming are doomed to repetition of the same errors again and again and again. Fear feeds on your insecurities. Everybody has that nagging voice reminding them of what they should be doing. Your conscience will eat away at you. There is no avoiding the truth of any matter in the long term. A lie may serve you today, but it will steal from you tomorrow. Promises kept are the source of all trusting relationships. It is almost impossible to develop a stable modicum of self-control if we feel only fear in our present state of being. What you focus on grows. It has been said 1,000,000 times because it's true. What you work on improves, and what you neglect withers. We must seek relationships that blossom, that traverse time and embrace the seasons. For who can appreciate summer without winter? Who can appreciate work without play? And who can appreciate to have unless they have had not? As a parent, your duties are endless and your responsibilities are legion. You will probably experience more uncertainty than joy just because life brings constant trials. You achieve what you manage. Yesterday built today. Today builds tomorrow. Life is at times a melting pot of memories and realizations and expectations. The result is a parenting voice that will remain in your child's mind forever, as a guide and a counsel in times of trouble and tribulation. Guide towards the good. Leave words of hope. Give examples of grace. Use the language of peace and the language of love. As we embrace the children, so they will embrace the world. Take a moment now to yourself to reflect. Know that it is your why that drives your what. Your parental voice remains forever in the echo chamber of your child's mind. Nothing that you do is irrelevant or inconsequential. Respect grows through honest interactions and honest contemplation. Children must want to do the right thing, which means understanding the power of personal sacrifices and the delay of gratification, both of which must be demonstrated. Thank you for listening.